Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm a mountain bike ride out of my backyard, a short one. I've been getting back on the bike lately, stretching out my legs and getting kind of into the groove. So I ride over here. It's pretty much a nothing ride, but a couple miles maybe. But it's nice. So ain't no one around, which is sort of cool. But I'm down by the lake, which is really a reservoir because there's a dam over there, and so the lake that's really a reservoir is super low. It's been like this for, I don't know, a while, dude, because it's funny, you can read all sorts of articles because it got really low, and the original town is like, I think right around that point right there. The original town got exposed, so when they Army Corps engineers made this dam, they flooded the original town, and Kernville got moved up that way. And it's funny, you can read a lot of articles, and they'll always be like, the lake is down to like 8% of its capacity, and the drought and global warming, and they never mention that the dam is being fixed, because apparently this dam here was the most likely to fail in the state of California, I think, and so they started fixing it. So it's supposed to be done and completed this fall, which is, pretty soon here. I drive by it pretty regularly. You can see they're getting close to being done with it. And it's just funny, man, the climate change and all that stuff is like, it's little things like that where you see how biased and misleading the reporting is. I believe in government-made climate change. I think that's an absolutely real reality, dude. I think they're fully manipulating the weather and deliberately doing a lot of creepy things. But, as I walk across this sandy stretch, it's not because of the drought or anything. It's just because they've been working on the dam. Of course, the drought contributes to it pretty heavily, but anyway, dude, it's funny. People want to just on another note, people always like to get into they've been hyping the records, but they stop off apparently the real hot years from the late 30s of the last century, 90 years ago. But, selective record keeping makes it all seem crazy. And I don't know what I'm making a video about. Oh, so today was I really realized how much I've been struggling in the heat, right? So pretty much all of half of July and all of August was like 105, 100 degrees plus the entire time, right? And I just sort of powered through it. It was just sort of there, and sink or swim, right? Look at that back there. That's good stuff back there. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. I will tell you that since I stopped giving it a lot of attention, the grid does not respond with checkerboard patterns over my head. I haven't noticed it at all lately, and I'm a guy who looks up in the sky. But what I was getting at is, man, today was so it was super nice and 80s for a week, right? And I was fully into it, and you kind of get into the groove of it, and like, oh wow, man, that was hot, dude. And then the last 2 days have been like 100 degrees again, and I'm just like, it's kicking my butt, dude. Because I couldn't give it any attention a couple months ago, right? I had to it was either sink or swim with that. I was like, if I trip on the heat and how my thermostats, because my thermostat, my internal human spacesuit thermostat, has never been the same since I did that job building that house in the fall of 2015, when we had to put that giant roof on that place, and we just got fried. It's the gnarliest 5 days of work I've ever done, dude. You can go to my Instagram account and see some before and after pictures of the crew on that one. But you know, it really did something to my internal thermometer or thermostat, temperature control gauge, and I just never feel that right when it gets hot out. And here we are, dude. Kern River right there. Kern River, man. And so today I was just got super like, and I was, I wanted to do some stuff today, and I just couldn't get around it. And I just went for this bike ride, and I was like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, dude, the heat does jack me up that gnarly. And it's funny, like when your spacesuit is not working properly, it really does affect your attitude and your own internal morale, and just how you feel about everything, and how you feel about just everything, man. And so today's been a struggle, I guess is what I'm saying. It's struggling Monday. But I was like, I gotta just put on my shoes and click into my bike and go for a ride. And I'm super grateful I did, man. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful evening in the dream, dude. Yeah, it's a beautiful evening in the dream. And I don't think I'll who knows when I'll ever be able to walk this part of the Terra again, because it'll be underwater. I'm surprised they aren't down here like kind of cutting all these like trees for the boats, but maybe the fish like them. I don't know what the theory is, dude, with lake bottom management. But yeah, so it's it's interesting how gnarly it all is, just the whole regulating your own spacesuit. And I think this might be like an experience going on all over Spaceship Earth, because think about all the people that are experiencing issues with their spacesuit due to things they've put in their spacesuits over the last year, and the fear vibe of their spacesuit. And, oh my God, my spacesuit's under attack by weird spike balls that have been mass produced in some lab somewhere, and fear of my neighbor, and and now just the hustle that it's just like it was all a hustle. Imagine that. It was all a hustle, wasn't it, dude? So we've all lost a lot of time, even though many of us didn't succumb to that. We were still in the matrix of it. There was no not being in the matrix of it, even if you were totally ignoring it. 100% just la-di-da, it was still peripherally in the fabric of reality, right? But anyway, so here it is I think there's a certain aspect of feeling the residual metaphysical energy, and the attack on the spacesuit, and the attack on just the whole thing, because there is no separation, right? At all. Wow, it's fantastic down here. I will tell you, dude, this was definitely worth the, this is my backyard, dude. Like, pretty much, we're right around the corner here, and it's kind of cool, man. There's nobody around. I should come down here I should get a metal detector and come down here. You know, this is where the confluence of the river meets the things. So guaranteed there's all sorts of treasures buried in the sand. Flotsam from capsized rafts. I don't know. I don't know, dude. There's just days where you just know you're just not connected, man. Today's been one of those days. And I've had I think I've been very disconnected lately. As much as I rallied to be connected, I've been feeling very, very in flux with it all. And, you know, I don't try to battle that feeling. I just try to, this is like one of those, like, you know, those apocalypse trees, dude. This is what they want you to live in fear of, is like a forest of that. But I don't subscribe to that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's super nice right now. It's funny, there's like a 30-degree temperature. Like the low tonight will be 67 degrees. It was 98 today. It'll be 96 tomorrow. Like 30-degree temperature swing. It's such a trip, dude. Such a trippy reality, man. Look at the river. I can actually, like, there it is, dude. A river runs through it. Well, I don't know if that was of any use, that 12 minutes of your life that I just shared with you, but I don't think I'm the only one experiencing any of this. And I think that a lot of us think that we're just experiencing it by ourselves and no one relates, and then we isolate because we're like, I don't know what to say about it, and blah, blah, blah. So that is half the reason I make these weird sort of drifting videos, is because that's beautiful. I know that everything is beautiful, and it is just based upon my perception. And as much as I want myself to perceive a certain way today, I am battling my spacesuit. My spacesuit is lethargic, maybe a little dehydrated, probably not nutritioned properly, probably out of whack. I don't know, I was just tired today, man. One of those days, dude. There it is, man. Well, there's links down below if you want to support the channel or get some t-shirts or some hats. But really, we've been doing the live streams on the Lego channel. We got the Lego studio up and running, and come and hang out. Well, everyone's a moderator, so if you've come to cause trouble, you're going to be welcomed. But it's more for the chat. You know, we just click bricks and chat amongst ourselves and put a little bit of tinfoil hat on, dude, and just talk about like life and what it is, and not be so serious, because it is not that serious, though. You know, it is that serious. That's why I have a backpack full of water on me, dude. That's why I got clothes on and a backpack full of water. Because it is pretty serious. At the same time, it's totally ridiculous. But You know. There's a bunch of water right there too. I don't know about that water though. That passed through town, dude. Who knows, man. Anyway, man, it's the illusion. reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth in the belly of the beast, man. Look at that, in the belly on God's belly button, right here, right now, dude. Look at that swing, dude. So go get some, dude. The wind's blowing. That feels nice. All right, man.